afternoon. Edward from Nigeria. Want to quick in our community so far. I'm going to start with the blog of the blog 2 days ago. Yes, a quick summary on the blog. The first thing is the servers will be taken down from time to time. That is the information that we're given in the blog, that from time to time the servers will be taken down, so there's no need for the panic mode. Then there's no need for being afraid if something is wrong or not. No. From time to time, the admin said the servers will be taken down. Like presently, I think the server is still taken down, but we know that before time, it will come back up. Secondly, if you have not started your migration process, yes, you have to wait. The admin said we have to wait. It's in the blog too. We have to wait till next week. That the support team, the TBC team will need 3 days to be able to migrate the request that they have gotten so far, that they're able to migrate it successfully. So if you have not started your migration process, the admin said we have to wait for them to be able to complete the requests that have been sent in recently. The next information is, while you are in your migration process, for those who have submitted their migration request, you don't form of transactions should be done within the migration process. Sorry, network is really bad this period. And then again, the next thing is, do not try to send coins from your old wallet to the new wallet. Both of them are not compatible. In the course of explaining the migration process, TBC admin told us that both wallets are not the same. That if you send coin from wallet A to the new wallet B, or if you are migrating from wallet A to the new wallet B, what happens is not that the coins actually leave A to B. What happens is the exact amount of your coin in A, when you send in your request, will be checked. Okay, you will even see it in your Kringle Cash back office, your exact amount remaining, and that amount is what will now be sent in, while this total coin still remains in the old blockchain. So it's a new blockchain, and there's no way to send coins from the old to the new. Another thing is, we have to take our password seriously. For those of us migrating, those that will be migrating, those that have migrated, please take your password seriously. Take TBC seriously, because TBC is money. It has been said over and over again. So we have our TBC money. TBC is money. We have to take our password seriously, because if we do not take it seriously, if you lose your coin as a result of the fact that you have lost your password, or you can't remember your password, then admin said he will not be responsible for that. He will not be responsible for the coins that you cannot recall its password. The admin will not be responsible for that. We have to be responsible if we make poor choices like forgetting of our password, poor choices like forgetting to pen it down. Okay, we are responsible for the password. We are responsible for for our coins. We are responsible for it. So if you do not place importance on it and you misplace it, then nobody can help you, because currently in the new coin network, new wallet system, there is no password recovery. So please take it seriously. Best advice, like I said, write it down on a hard book. Write it down in your on your favorite book. Write it down. Go to a chapter that you like or a chapter that you can remember. Write it down in it, in order for you to, just in case you cannot recollect it, you can always visit the book and your what's it called, your password will be there waiting for you. Okay. Then lastly, the live broadcast, the 24/7 live broadcast is something that we should take. All right. So if you have your send button, please join the 24/7 live broadcast. Let's all unite our voices together. Let's begin to spread the word of abundance, spread the word of TBC to the entire human race. Okay, a lot of people don't know what is going on in the world at large. A lot of people don't know how the system has been rigged. A lot of people don't know how the central banking cartel works. A lot of people don't know a lot of things. Okay, we who have come into TBC, we've been enlightened. We have been enlightened, and if there's anybody who is in the community who feels that, oh, this enlightenment is all made up, you don't have, they are not made up. They are facts. They are truths. They are of events happening around. We have to unite and ensure that humanity is well enlightened, that they know the truth of how things are and what TBC has come to do. Okay, so those are the informations I really want to update us on presently. But we have a subject of discussion today, and that is TBC versus fiat currency, fiat currency system. So the fiat currency system. All right. Now we know that the fiat currency system, the present monetary system, is the reason why there are a lot of ups and downs, a lot of challenges in the world today. If you do not know that, I'm bringing it to you to know that things are not the way they appear to be. Things are not the way they appear to be. I was talking with a group of people today, and I was just trying to help them understand some certain things. One of those things that I was telling them is your time, your money. Your time, my time is my money. Your time is your money. Your time, our time is the wealth that we have, right? In Nigeria, I sang the song for them, but in Nigeria, an artist did a song, and the title of the song is in Pidgin English, actually. The title of the song is Time is Time, now your money. Time now money. Make you use your time well. No waka waka, no gossip, no spoil another man. Do better thing, do better thing. Money not they fall from heaven. Through better thing they come. Now through what they una know. So that is the song. Time is money. Time is money. Money don't fall from heaven. Money is man-made. Money is fiat currency is man-made. We have to accept this. The fiat currency is man-made. It was designed not by governments, but governments backs up. Okay, let's take it like that. Governments back up the design that a group of people made. Now, the governments who are backing this up, I would want to say most of the governments don't have the full idea. Okay, the governments that have come up with an understanding of it have been governments that have been fought against. Okay, so the fiat currency system was not designed by a supernatural spiritual being, designed by a purpose, and that purpose is not written visibly for everybody to see. But if you look at the current system from the time it was established till now, you will understand that the purpose of this current financial fiat currency system was to enslave humanity. It was to enslave people. Now, if it was created, and since it is created by a group, I'm saying it again, it wasn't a government. For if it was a government, then the governments of the world would be using one currency. There will not be different fiat currencies happening all over the world. US will not have the dollars, Nigeria will not have the naira, Ghana will not have the pesewas, China will not have the yuan, and so on. The euro will not be there. Okay, so it shows to us that the monetary system was designed by a group of people. The fiat monetary system was designed by a group of entities outside the government. But they went into different countries in order for each country to not see what was behind the agenda. To not see what was behind the agenda, each country was now to create its own paper currency. So it wasn't the government. The governments were made to back it up. The governments were made to back it up. So it is still a private currency. It's still a private, the fiat currency, a fiat monetary system is still private. But we are made to believe that it is the government. That is not true. It's not true. Now, the purpose for these was to get people to keep struggling. The fiat currency system was designed for two reasons. One, to enrich the designer, to enrich the people who designed it. And secondly, to make poor whoever is not in that system, whoever is not in that level with them. So I need us to really understand that the present fiat currency system is still privately owned. Hard to believe, but it's the truth. If you have an open heart, you will know it's the truth. Okay. Still, in that same vein, with the same rights that they had, a group of people has designed the various cryptocurrencies and crypto money in the world. What is the difference? What rights were they having to create it that government is backing today? It's the same rights that they have, this other group of people have, to create a cryptocurrency. Let's not deceive ourselves anymore. Let's open our eyes. Let's open our minds and see the facts. Forget what economics says. Economics is a design of somebody's thoughts. In short, all what we see today are thoughts of men. So why can't we question it? We are not zombies. We are not dead people. We have freedom. So why can't we question it? Why can't people decide to question the norm? Our greatest enemy is the norm. Accepting things the way they were or the way they are is our greatest enemy. Things are not the way they are. We need to question it. Okay, so just like this group of people, this private entity, private body created the fiat currency system, another group of people, of individuals, have decided to create the digital currency assets. Some have the ideas of helping people leave the state of poverty. And such is TBC. TBC is money and is an asset. It is an asset because it keeps growing. Assets appreciate. Assets keep going up. Like your land. Land is an asset. But you don't take the land to the market to buy things. But that land, which is an asset in your hand, can be traded. TBC is an asset. It's an asset because it keeps growing. And you can take it because it is money. You can take it to the market to purchase things. Presently now, it is not 90% acceptable, but we have the responsibility to build the community to the point where it becomes totally usable. Okay, so it is the same. It's the same principle. It's the same principle. Just that for the fiat, I will say it, the government were somehow made to back it up. Hold on. Don't you know if cryptocurrency came out at that time, if technology has accepted it that time, has advanced to that level at that time, don't you know that it will still be what these people who created the fiat currency would have given to government to back up? Okay? We are looking at the cryptocurrency versus the fiat currency system. One of the system enslaved, the other system grants freedom. One of the system consumes all of your life, your time. The other gives you the liberty to use your time to enjoy your family, to build relationship. One of those, the fiat currency system puts burdens on people. They have to keep working. They have to keep struggling. They have to make all ends meet. It breeds envy. It breeds greed. It breeds jealousy. It breeds war. It breeds poverty. The present fiat currency system. Why the crypto system breeds joy, freedom. TBC breeds abundance. It creates a sense of satisfaction. It creates a sense of wellness. That is what TBC breeds. It breeds this inner peace of rest of mind, knowing fully well that my future is bright. It breeds it. That is what TBC breeds. But the fiat currency creates all of the evils. The present fiat currency monetary system, it creates all of the evils, bringing people into slavery, making people work over and over and over and over. I want to sum up whether people like it or not. It creates corruption. Is the reason the present fiat currency system is the reason for corruption, and the corruption is growing wider and wider. It is sucking a lot of humanity into its belly. But TBC, good afternoon, Mr. GW. So nice to have you today, sir. Okay, TBC on the other hand is changing. Good afternoon, Mr. Stephen Coffey. It is changing people. It is granting freedom. Freedom. Helping people to have time. I said time is money. Our life is money. And this is what the fiat currency, present fiat currency monetary system has stolen. I calculated for some people, our life is made up of our seconds and our minutes, then our hours, then days, months, which become years. That is how the cartel they've discovered it, so they stole time. But TBC has come to return it back to humanity. TBC has come to give back abundance, back to humanity. And we need to start unifying our voices and reaching out to a whole lot of people. It's going to take a strong campaign from every broadcaster. It's going to take a strong campaign from every TBCian to enlighten and impact people around them. It is not, we are not like the voice of TBC will say, we are not carrying guns. It's not war. No, but we are going to, in a systematic order, empower people with the right ideas. Like, if you're just joining me, I said the present financial system, the fiat currency system, was not designed by governments. No government designed the fiat system. No government did. Because if the governments of the world, United States, Europe, England, France, Germany, Nigeria, Russia, Ghana, South Africa, Cameroon, if they were the ones, if these governments were the ones who designed the fiat currency system, then let's be truthful, we'll be using the same fiat currency all over the world. As Americans are using dollars, we'll be using dollars. Just think about it. This is to show that it wasn't the governments of the world, the political leaders that designed it. No. If it wasn't them, then it shows to us that there is a different body that is kind of like hidden but plain inside that designs the system. But yes, I think I know the word now. They lured the governments of the world to back it up. So if these people whom designed the system lure the government, if they are there, then it shows that it is a private entity who designed the fiat currency. Now, if a private entity designed the fiat currency, it's also same rights, same principle. A private entity can also design the cryptocurrency, TBC, money. A private entity designed it. Okay, now let's come back again. They lure the government you and I elected into power. Before now, they lure them to sign to back it up. Who gave the government the power? We said democracy is government for the people, by the people, and of the people. So it's all about the people. So it's about the people. If we give them the power, then we have to also say, let's give ourselves this same power by empowering what we are doing. And how do we empower it? We unify, we agree that this is what we want. This is what we want to be using. Enough is enough with all this throwing us around. It's in our blog that says scarcity is artificial. And that's true. Scarcity is artificial. We have all the money in the world. Someone said, I've forgotten who, but a broadcaster said, okay, I read it in the book. Did the angels appear from heaven to pack all the currencies in the world? Did a demon appear from hell to pack all the currencies in the world? So the currencies are still there, but where are they? A group of people are holding it. Now, they are causing inflation and hyperinflation. So enrich, it was Dr. Robert Kiyosaki who said that inflation, taxes, and there's one other thing he mentioned, my time is up, that these are the tools that the government uses but to reach you and I and everybody that we are bringing into the community. My question is, are we to continue enslaving ourselves to a system that is enriching those who designed it, talking about the fiat currency, or are we to give our energy and our time to a currency, to a money, to a system that you and I are building that will make us better? I leave you with that question. Till I see you tomorrow again. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.